Yo, what's going on? Let me begin by saying this. I want to give a special shout out to all of the real women out there because there are quite a few real women out there. They truly get it. They truly understand and know how to treat a man. You understand? In this video, I'm not talking about the real women, you know, to whom I love, to whom I have a great deal of respect for. In this video, I'm talking about the women that claim that they're women, but they're really not. Straight up. I'm talking about women that feel as though that they, are, I don't know, that they're special or something, like they deserve to be praised and to be taken care of. But at the end of the day, they don't provide any type of value or worth in a relationship. You understand? So now that we got this out of the, out in the clear, let's begin. Man, I'm older. And I've lived my life, not to say that I don't, I have, any more life to live. I'm just saying, I remember when I was a teenager. I remember when I was in my early 20s. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't as bad as it is now, as far as dating. I've read it somewhere, it was a couple days ago, where they're saying that men are going broke just off of dating alone. Because women have these high demands. You know what I'm saying? They want you to take them to this, 5-star restaurant. They want their nails done. They want their hair done. They want a new outfit. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, like, yo, it wasn't like this when I was out there, in the 90s dating. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, women already knew what the deal was. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. I'm going to pay for the date. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to drop you off. You understand? We already knew not to expect but so much, as far as dealing with sex, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're taking out a real woman, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're courting and that's all you're doing. You're going out on a date to get to know one another, you know what I'm saying? So there were guidelines, rules, and regulations, I already knew as a man what I was supposed to do taking out a woman on a date. A woman already knew what they were supposed to do. Like, they already knew, they were going to get their hair done. They were going to get their nails done. They were going to get buy an outfit if they didn't have one. You know what I'm saying? In other words, they were already assembled, so to speak, for the date when you pick them up. But that's not how it is. In 2022, these women are demanding, like, rent money and light bill money. What? Bill money? But you're not giving up the goods? And it just bugs me out. It just bugs me out, man. And then you got these women nowadays that are masculine. You know what I'm saying? They talking to a man like as if they're our equal. Like as if they got penis and testicles in the middle in between their legs. This shit has gotten out of hand and it's ridiculous. And for all these broads that think this way, yo, I'm there to tell you, you belong to the streets. That's real talk. Let a simp, a beta man take care of you. Because a real man wouldn't put up with none of that nonsense. I am sick and tired of this BS that's going on. I'm sick and tired of this woke movement. And the woke movement stole this whole woke and consciousness from the black conscious community. I'm sick and tired of it. I do believe that women's supposed to be represented. Whether it's, you know what I'm saying, on a movie screen or TV commercials or sitcoms and all of that. I do believe that, you know what I'm saying, women need to be seen. And beside every good man, there's a good woman. Not behind. But this has gotten out of hand. Where white America is empowering females and emasculating the men, especially black men. And it's crazy. No, seriously, y'all got to hear me out on this one. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going kind of on a tangent, but it's relevant. It's crazy how, like, back in the 90s, this is real talk, the 5% nation, the Nation of Islam, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't going to say all of the Nation of Islam, but specifically the 5% nation, and as well as the Nuwabians were saying that we were gods. We were gods. The black man is God. And you know what? You know what white America said? You're not no God. How are you God? You can't do this and you can't do that, based on their perception of who and what God is. But they were denying us. We couldn't be God. But nowadays, a man could be a female could be a man. We got this, you might as well not call them the alphabet community, you might as well call them the pronoun community nowadays. Everybody could be who and what they want to be nowadays, except for the black man. The black man has been emasculated. And they didn't even realize or understand why we were calling ourselves gods in the 90s. Because we got tired of people calling us niggas. And now, let me take it back. Now our women are telling us we ain't good enough. That we need to be a 6-figure nigga. But this is crazy. This is crazy though. I can understand if you're matching it. You understand? Like, I can see if a woman said, yo, I'm not dating no man. I make $100,000. My man needs to make $100,000. I get that. But most of these women ain't even making that. They talking about, I need a man with security that's going to be stable and da-da-da-da. You know, all this shit, but you ain't even got it. I saw a big woman, you know them BBWs. BBWs talking about somehow, I need a man with a 6-pack. I need a man with, it looked like you just drunk 8 6-packs of beer. All of these demands. But when we say, yo, listen, we just need, all right, cool. You want us to do all of this? I need you to cook. I need you to clean. I need you to respect me. I need sex whenever I need it. Nah, I ain't doing all of that. That's crazy to me. Man, if you're smart, never get married. Never fall for the BS. I saw that shit with Safari. I don't even look at Love and Hip Hop and all of that stuff. I just seen it on my feed. You know what I'm saying? Like on Google, you know, the Google feed. And I saw it on, they recommended it to me on YouTube too, where Erica Monet, whatever her name is, that's married to Safari, she got a divorce. She jumping up and down. She happy about the divorce. And then they tell her how much child support she get. And she's like, that's not fair. This woman is getting $4,000 a month. And she talking about that's not fair. They want to suck you dry if you can't be with them, if you don't want to be with them anymore. You don't want to put up with their what shit. Straight up. It's just a shame what's going on nowadays, man. And it makes you not want to date black women anymore, or let alone American women. This is ridiculous. Women in particular, not in particular, but overall women, they don't want to be held accountable for anything. They're never wrong about anything. You know what I'm saying? All of that bullshit about some, you know what's that? How does that saying go? When there's a happy wife, there's a happy life. Man, I'm not catering towards no fucking woman. I'm not doing it. I'm not compromising. I'm a grown-ass goddamn man. And this is the reason why I'm just going to put it out there, because I know the majority of my audience on this channel are men. I'm just going to put it out there. This is the reason why me and my mother and I relationship has been severed. Because I see that same type of, not all of it, but fragments of that mentality in her. Of how a man's supposed to listen to a woman, and how a man's supposed to be married to a woman and, man, get the fuck out of here. Man, get you a passport. I got one. Straight up. You travel around this world. And if you just so happen to fall in love with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure she's right. Make sure she's your right fit. Other than that, all these hoes belong to the streets, and that's real talk. I hope young men are listening to this. That's real talk. I wouldn't even advise you to motherfucking put your penis inside some of these women. Most of these women. Because it's not even worth it. You fuck around and you get this broad pregnant, you're going to have to deal with Erica Monet. I think that's her name, that's married to Safari. She was just so desperate to get a divorce. Only because she wanted to get that man for child support. I've never been married in my life and never will. Period. Because that shit ain't nothing but a goddamn trap. And that's real talk. If a woman really loves you, then she would respect your word. Your word is your bond. You don't have to sit down with church. This is crazy. How is it that all of a sudden church and state get along with one another? How is it? Because that's who marries you. That's how it's official. The church, the preacher, all of that shit, that's a ceremony, and then you go down to the courthouse, which is state to state, and you get it legally documented that you're married. Church and state work with one another in a marriage. Nah, your word is your bond. You tell that woman, yo, I will be with you for the rest of my life. You have my word on it. If you can't accept that, then hey, I'm out. There's options. You don't have to put up with this bullshit. That's real talk. And I know some of y'all smart asses are going to be like, well, don't you have daughters? What about, how you raise your daughters and da-da-da-da-da. Let me tell you something. I'm raising my daughters like, yo, when you find you a man, right, that takes care of you and you love him and he loves you and you're bringing as much as he's bringing to the table, then y'all can fall in love. Y'all don't need no church and state. Y'all don't need the government to get in your business. You don't need, let's just be real. You don't need a white man to get in your fucking business. You don't need no preacher. You don't need a fictitious or invisible God, the unseen God, or Jesus or whoever. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no preacher. You don't need none of that shit. If you say you love someone, that love's supposed to be eternal. And if it just don't work out, you could just walk away. But you shouldn't be getting involved with a man if you don't trust him in the first fucking place. If that man is not built on morals and principles. Point blank, period. But I would tell my daughters that never trap a man. A man is going to be a man, and you have to accept a man being a man. You can't change a man. You can't change a man. You know how many women have tried to change me and have failed miserably? Change it for no goddamn woman? Accept me for who and what I am, or don't accept me at all. I don't know what some of y'all women think. I don't know. I really don't bless. This shit be crazy to me. Some of the shit that women be saying, I just listening like, yo, this broad is fucking crazy. She's loony. I wouldn't take half of you all out on a date. I wouldn't spend no money on y'all motherfuckers. I wouldn't pay your rent. I wouldn't pay for your hair to get done, your nails and all that shit for you. What you to mess up your hair and your nails and all that shit because you went across town after I dropped you off and went to fuck and suck someone else? Man, get out of here, man. I know the game. I know it. Shit, the game was played on me, as well as it was played on someone else, and I was the one that was across town that fucked your chick. I've gotten chased out of a nigga house before. Had to run. For real. You know what I'm saying? High as shit, drunk, nigga come in. Oh shit, this ain't good. Let me go ahead and pew. That shit is crazy to me, my nigga. For real. These boys belong to the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Let them drug dealers fuck with them. Straight up. I'm gonna tell you what really, this is real talk. This is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? From my observation and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know who got these women like this? Them fucking drug dealers, man. Straight up. You know, a lot of these broads was dating drug dealers, and it's nothing for a nigga to sell drugs. You know, he making a couple $1,000, you know, throughout the week or whatever have you, illegally. It ain't nothing for him to, you know what I'm saying? She asked to get her nails done and all the rest of that shit. Ain't nothing for him to throw some money, you know what I'm saying? But regular dudes such as myself and others, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur, you know, but I'm not making a bunch of money. I'm making enough to pay my bills and do what I got to do. You understand? I'm not paying for your fucking nails to get done and all the rest of that shit. And I don't even fucking know you. It's one thing if you're the mother of my children. You know what I'm saying? Mother of my children, she can get that. Straight up. Even if we living in two separate places. And she don't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't on no relationship type shit. She can get that because she's worth it. But you some regular ass broad, you asking for your nails to get done and all the rest of that shit, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But that's who got them broads like that, them drug dealers. Them drug dealer niggas that was dating them. And now they expect that same shit from regular dudes such as myself and others. Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not spending no money on you. You know what I'm saying? You want me to wife you up and you ain't need no fucking wifey material. You belong to the streets. You better go back to your fucking drug dealer goddamn boyfriend. That beta nigga. That sucker, that simp. Even if I was a drug dealer, I ain't spending no money on you. And they don't even realize it. They don't even realize that they're getting played. You know, man, I never forget this broad. When I was like 16, I was dating this broad. You know, she was slobbing me and all the rest of that shit. And I told it, he would, make the long story short, a dude that I knew, she was dating him, but she was slobbing me up. You know what I'm saying? And I told a dude that I was cool with, a mutual friend between me and a guy that I knew, the drug dealer. And I said, yo, you know, I don't know why he fucking with her, because she be slobbing me up. This motherfucking mutual friend go back and tell a dude. So the dude want to fight me, not knowing that this broad is slobbing me up. And at the same time, she's like, yo, I'm getting him for some money. You need a TV. You need, you know, another, you know, this is back in the day. You need a Super Nintendo, you know what I'm saying, cartridges or Sega Genesis. Let me know. Fuck out of here, man. Belongs to the streets, y'all. Men, keep your motherfucking dick in your pants and find that right one. I'm telling you. And that right one ain't in motherfucking, it ain't in the club. It ain't in the club, ain't the hookah lounges, it ain't the strip club. You know what I'm saying? The right one, you know what I'm saying, is in the library, Target parking lot. I can't even say the church because the real hoes in the church too. Straight up, that's real talk. Every Sunday, they, please, Jesus, please forgive me for giving 3 blowjobs and getting a choo-choo-choo-choo train. Amtrak getting ran over me this past Saturday night. And I was smoking and I was tooting up. You know, I had a little white candy up my fucking nose. You know what I'm saying? Go to some cultural events. You know what I'm saying? You know, get you a down sister or some shit. Other than that, man, these broads, man, these regular broads, they belong to the motherfucking streets. And that's real talk. That's real talk. Don't spend no motherfucking money on these motherfucking hoes. That's real talk. Yo, listen, I'm about to do a Patreon page, and I'm gonna let y'all know when I'm gonna you know, put that up or whatever, because I really want to get grimy. Not grimy, grind. I want to grind, yo, straight up, like I really want to get real. Yeah, if y'all thought that these videos are real, I know I want to really get real. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let y'all know when I do the Patreon. Look forward to it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep on banging and forever and forever. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, my name is Langston292. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this video. Peace.